Alright, we're the Hebrew Israelites. Alright, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. We come out here to talk to our people. Alright, to wake them up. But first and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, 𝤉𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐿𝐿. Alright, and double honors to the elders of House of David that rule and teach well amongst Israel. Alright, I'm going to give salutations to the elect out there, and Shalom, you know what I mean, that are waking up, the most hopeful elect that are waking up and finding out what's going on. Alright, and also I want to say Shalom to the children that are obeying the honouring their fathers and mothers. Start. 1, 2. Yes, good. Yeah? And the women out there, man, that are obeying their husbands, man, at home. Alright? Shalom. Alright? So yeah, let's start off Colossians. Give me Colossians 3:17, and if you get me Psalm 66 and verse 5.
This is the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Master Yahweh, giving thanks to power and the Father by Him.
Thessalonians 5:21. Alright, in everything we do, we give thanks, man. Alright? All we do. Alright?
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 18. In everything give thanks.
Do what?
In everything give thanks. For this is the will of power in the Mashiach Yahweh concerning you.
Alright, that is the will of the Most High, man, to give thanks to the Heavenly Father, man. A lot of people, they wake up in the morning and they're ignorant to the fact that the Most High gave them breath to breathe. Alright? They don't understand, man. The Most High does all. Give me Proverbs 15, 16 and 4. The Most High does all things, and they've forgotten and they're ignorant, man. The Most High does all things, even the wicked, even for the wicked ones. He does things, man. Alright? Let's read.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 4. Yahweh have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
But the wicked, the thing with the wicked, they don't say thank you. The difference between the righteous people and the wicked people is that the righteous ones will say thank you to the Heavenly Father. Alright, but the wicked ones, they're not going to say that. Alright?
This is the book of Psalms 66 and verse 5. Come and see the works of power. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men.
The children of men, the wicked people, man. Because they are disrespectful, they don't really want to say thank you. You know what I mean? He's terrible to them, man. That's why he thinks it's funny. Yeah, the Most High is terrible to you people that are not the so-called blacks, Native Americans and the Seminole Indians, man. The Most High is terrible to you because you are just the children of men. You are not the children of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
Alright, you are not his firstborn. Alright, give me that in Exodus chapter 4.
This is Exodus chapter 4 verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son.
Israel is what?
Israel is my son.
So you guys are not the sons of God. You lot are just the children of men. Alright? Israel is the children of the Most High.
Even my firstborn.
Exactly. Alright? Even his firstborn.
This is the book of Sirach chapter 36 and verse 12. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel.
And upon who?
And upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn.
Exactly, man. He's called Israel his firstborn. Alright? And he's terrible to the children of men, because they do not want to give thanks. If anything, they're doing contrary to giving thanks. The children of men are witches, are wizards. Alright? They do sorts of homophobic, you know what I mean? Like sodomite vibrations. We are homophobic, innit? I think I'm saying it wrong. We are homophobic to the sodomite vibrations, man. Alright? Because of their wicked ways, bestiality, anything contrary to the commandments, man. Alright? Give me Leviticus 18. Alright? Give me Leviticus 18. Go to verse. They're contrary to the laws of the Most High, man. 20 and 13.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
Alright. Sodomite vibes, right? Keep it.
And if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you.
Alright. The mum and the daughter, man. Alright. Fire, man. Alright, that's what these guys are doing, man.
15. And if a man lie with a beast,
With a what?
and if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast.
The beast is pissed off, man. This is like, why did you do that to me, man? You just got me killed. Alright, that's why these people are wicked, man. Go back to that verse. Go to verse 6, man.
Leviticus 20 and verse 6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and afterwards wizards, and after wizards, to go a whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people.
Exactly, man. Alright? Give me Jeremiah 51. Alright? And if you get me Leviticus Isaiah chapter 13. Alright? Isaiah chapter 14. Alright? And I'm on 12. Alright? But yeah.
Jeremiah 51 and 7, yeah.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken.
And that's what the world has been drunken on, man. On disobeying the Most High's laws, statutes and commandments. Because the commandments were saying some righteous things, man. But everyone's drunk. Everyone wants to love Babylon, right? Like, no, you're being too... The God didn't give us the laws. The laws are done away with now. But if the laws are done away with, that means they can keep up with them abominable things, man. And that sounds like things you don't want people to do, man. Like, leave the dog alone, all right? Leave the beast alone.
That's right.
Leave, you get what I'm saying? Leave the woman's mum alone, all right? You got the woman, why do you want to indulge with her mother? Or you got the mother, why do you want to indulge with your daughter? That is some abominable things, man. Alright? That's why the wicked have been made for the days of evil. The Most High made the wicked to breathe, but they don't give thanks because of these things. This is why they don't give thanks.
The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
The nations are drunken of her wine because they want to be God. The nations are drunk of the Babylon's wine because Babylon thinks that they are the Most High. They think they can get away with anything they want to do. Sodomite vibrations, all right? Teaching that so-called Jesus is a white man. You know what I mean? They get away with anything, all right? That's why it says Job 9:24, right? All right? They get away with anything. Get Job 9:24 on the rebound as well. All right?
Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Hell for her.
What?
Hell for her.
Babylon is destroyed. Babylon's on its last legs, man. All right? And it would howl for her like the wolves do, like the dogs do, man. Howl for them, man.
Take blame for her pain. If so, be she may, if so, be she may be healed.
Yeah, man. If you actually admit your faults, if the people like they done in the town of Nineveh, all right. Remember Jonah, 𝐉𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐿, he went out there, told the people Nineveh, repent, man, get right, fast, or it's gonna be destroyed. They howled, the whole city howled, man. Jonah was mighty, man. Jonah was like, look, I'm gonna make sure I teach, and I go out there because I don't want to get destroyed by no big fish, man. So he went out there, he told the people, they got right. Babylon had a chance, all right, because he sends his prophets early to tell them and blow the trumpet on the people. This is we got a big JVC speaker, Bluetooth, everything, connections, microphone champion, all right, and we got the scriptures, the holy trumpets right here. Got my holy trumpets, the Most High's holy trumpet, 𝐉𝐄𝐄, the Most High's holy trumpet, 𝐻𝑒𝑍𝑎, the Most High's holy trumpet, 𝑚𝑎𝑛𝑎𝑡𝑧𝑎𝑘, to tell the people to get right, because nuclear destruction is coming upon this place, man. The guys that have built the nukes, the Most High has made the, get me that, Isaiah, the Smith.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the code, the Smith. Hold that one. You can't leave that one. We still had more meat in there. But get that one on the rebound. You know what?
Jeremiah.
Wait. Come back, go back, go find it. Yeah. That's the spirit. You wanted to find it, man. And we'll go back to that thing.
Yeah, man, the Most High has made all things, alright? Even the wicked for the day of evil, because they don't give thanks. That's the difference between, you know what I mean? What's the difference between me and you? Alright? I forgot that. Who's that artist again? What's the difference between me and you? Alright? That's the difference between us and the wicked. Alright?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal.
The Most High has created the smith that bloweth the coal. Alright?
In the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument of his words, and have created the waster to destroy.
The Most High has created the wicked for the day of evil. He's created the waster to destroy with thermonuclear destruction. You're like, why did the Most High create the Caucasians, man? It's written in the Bible. To kill each other. The Most High created them just to bring us down low, alright? Then when they think they're so high up, now kill each other. You guys are too proud. You forgot your place. Gonna bring you down because you've never said thank yous when you woke up in the morning, when you was brushing your teeth, when you was eating your food, when you even took a dump, man. You never said thank you that you can even take dumps, man. Some people got a doo-doo out a bag. Serious. I think people haven't got even thought about that. Some people have to wee-wee in a bag. How hard do you think that is for them in their lifetime, man? You gotta give thanks just for going to the toilet, man. In the right way, man. Give thanks for all things, man.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let her go everyone into his own country.
Forsake them, man. Don't join unto Babylon. That's why we read Proverbs 16, right? Bring the Proverbs 16 again. Forsake Babylon. Don't join onto it. Alright? Proverbs 16, go verse 5 now. Alright? Because Babylon ain't saying thank you. You gotta choose, man. Make a choice. All praises to our Basham Mashiach Kel. London is burning. I repeat, London is burning. Alright? All praises, London is burning, man. And we ain't no damn Lent. We ain't no Pope. We ain't the Pope to do no damn crucifixion on your chest. Alright? To hell with crucifixion on your chest, man. Look like some damn wizardry right there, man. That's like some wizard moves. It is, isn't it? It looked like some damn Naruto thing, man. Like he was gonna bring out some damn jitsus and that. So some extra jitsus, some anime cartoon with that thing, man, innit? You see them go, I'm like, leave that alone, man. Israelites, we don't do that stuff. We don't do no Mary hands together, clap your hands together. We don't do no damn Naruto moves, man. Alright?
Go on, bro.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
That's exactly, man. That's why we said they're too proud. The Most High is going to punish the wicked, man. Alright? Perfect time to bring out the scripture.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So we know that the wicked is the Caucasians because they've covered the face of the Messiah that's meant to have brass looking complexion of feet and hands and face and woolly textured hair. The Messiah in the Bible has woolly textured hair with brass looking feet. Like the brother's feet here, man. The Messiah got feet that look like you, brother. Like brass, burnt up in a furnace.
That's right.
Alright? And they've painted the Caucasian looking Messiah, man. Alright? Caucasian looking Moses in the films. Caucasian looking Solomon. That's meant that, and Sheba, I don't know why they've painted even the damn wicked to look like them as well, man. Sheba's looking a bit Caucasoid as well, man. David, man. King David looking Caucasian in the... You name it, man. Every prophet, they've got them looking Caucasus, man. It's madness. And if they're not looking Caucasus, they're looking damn Gomarian. Like a Gomar or like a Tarish. It's a madness, man. Alright?
This is the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Exactly, man. The heathens have opened up the book. Let's go get the book. Let's get the book of the kings and paint the likeness of our images, man. Let's show you this book, King. Did you know that the kings of England, Scotland and Wales, they were Negro looking? Alright? Look, you see this book here? It shows you the true pictures of the kings of ruling Scotland, England and Wales. You understand? They're woolly, man. Look, Mary, look, Queen Elizabeth, look, the first. James. Charles. Alright, look, even this one, Charles II, his nickname was Black Boy.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
Got Black Boy Lane round there.
You got Black Boy Lane right there. Oh my gosh, man, that's for real. Alright? We got Black Boy Lane. But yeah, this thing here, this book here is a book that we've it's not better than the Russian icons, man. That book's like £12,000 and all of that. Or what, 1,200 something like that.
I've had a look, I've done a little bit of research on
Yeah.
some of this stuff. Yeah,
So you know the wicked have painted the likeness of our images of this guy, look.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Alright? Alright, we got Buddha, man, he's got his God. Indian, they got their God. Caucasians, they got their God. Who's the God of the black, or the so-called black Native Americans? Yahweh. Exactly, we got the name written here, brother, if you wanted to learn. Get the brother.
What's that? Paleo Hebrew, yeah?
Paleo Hebrew, exactly. No, he knows, he might not need that. Just give me one of these. Alright? The name's there, Yahweh, and the son's name is Yahweh Shai. Alright?
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of research.
So you know your thing, King.
Yeah.
So you know what does the Most High require of you, brother?
Yeah, commandments.
To keep commandments and laws and statutes and that, yeah? Can we show you one commandment before you go? Alright, we're going to show you a commandment. Hopefully the Most High increases you in the understandings, okay? Numbers chapter... Because you obviously know about eating crabs, pork, shrimps and lobsters. You look like you grew up not eating that sort of rubbish. Yeah, all that rubbish, yeah. Yeah, we grew up naturally not eating that stupidness, yeah.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make fringes in the border of their garments throughout their generation, and that they put upon the fringe a border of a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them.
Yo, brother, take that off.
And do them, that ye shall seek not after your own heart, and after your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring.
Alright, so look, we got fringes with a border of blue, right? Do you know the reason why we had this? Well, violet. It's violet. Because when we went into the blue letter Bible, we could say, it shows us the real definition of the word. Do you want us to show it? We'll show you because roses are red and violets are blue, isn't it? So yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. So it's in the Bible dictionary, or not in the Bible, in the blue letter Bible, it shows us the Hebrew word for what's written there for blue, and it's the definition is violet. So you can use blue, but for the benefit of the doubt, we just use blue. Yeah. So look, if you go, show him.
This is Strong's H 8504. So that's the Hebrew word for blue, violet thread, violet stuff.
So yeah. So look, we just went a bit over. We went a bit over the top with just. We could have got blue ones, but we went a bit over the top and just got violet ones because it does our sayers. You know what I mean?
Right, I was going to ask you, yeah?
1 second, bro. Before you ask us one thing, hold that. Do you know why we wear this? The reason why? What was the reason why we had to wear it?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's to remember.
Okay, go.
Am I right or wrong?
You're nearly there, but there was a reason why we had to put this on because we never wore it before. All right, as like from Abraham. Isaac, or Abraham, Isaac could have worked, but we lost our traditions in Egypt. So now we have to remember our traditions again in the wilderness. Yeah. So one sec. We're gonna show you why.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness,
While they're in the wilderness,
they found a man gathering sticks upon the Sabbath day.
okay, this is the reason why. Listen.
And they found him gathering sticks, brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation, and they put him inwards because it was not declared what should be done with him to him. And Yahweh said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp.
So look, there was a man disrespecting the Sabbath, and all the Israelites are very zealous at this time because they saw all the wonders that the Most High done to the wicked. Understand? So they was like, nah, man, we don't want to get jacked up in that same vibe. And what should we do? Moses said, you know what? After we kill this guy, everyone wear fringes. So now you know when that guy, he could have prevented from picking up sticks if he just saw one of the guy's fringes. You get me? Get it?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why, man. So do you know what today is? You know today is the Sabbath? Okay, King. Alright, King.
I was going to ask you, because I've got one contention.
Yeah.
You know, some people say Mexicans are Israelites and Guatemalans and...
Oh, Native Americans.
Are you done with that?
Seminole Indians.
Well, yeah. Hear this. Give me James 1 and 20. 1 and 20.
I know it's here in the chart.
Yeah, we don't. One thing we're gonna be real with, right? The chart it has benefited our people in some form of way because it gives there's identity. Give me Romans 8 and 16. All right.
So, I don't think so.
One sec. Let me just show you two things. I'll show you two things because what it is, we gotta be real that the Most High shows signs unto us, and if they fit these signs, that's how you identify who they are. It's not a skin color thing. Because the Messiah, do you know why? Because the Messiah says that the wicked ones have come and slept with our people. So now Bob Marley wouldn't be one of us because he doesn't fit the criterias. His fathers, his lineage don't fit the fathers of the righteous. You understand? Let's read. Wait, one second. Let's get biblical.
Roman.
We don't want to use our own words.
No, because you said fathers, yeah? But them guys,
that's biblical.
Hold on 1 second. Them guys that I've seen, yeah? I don't think their fathers were really like us.
Is Bob Marley an Israelite?
No, I know Bob Marley's not. Yeah?
Okay, so let's read.
I was going to say, you know, like the Mexicans, yeah? I watch boxing, yeah? I'm from a big, avid boxing fan, yeah? So I see people like Danny Garcia, I see people like, I don't know if you guys follow boxing, yeah?
Yeah.
I see people like Danny
Manny
Garcia.
Pacquiao.
So now you've got our brother Shakur, who's going to be fighting like Mexico.
the guy that punched up Anthony Joshua the other day as well, man.
Who's that, the Mexican guy?
Yeah, he punched him
Yeah,
up.
but I'm saying, when you see these guys' fathers, they don't look anything like us. You understand what I'm saying? So when I hear people saying, oh, you ask me the fathers, when I watch boxing, I see these guys' fathers, they're nothing like us. So how
But he got
they-
punched, but Anthony Joshua got punched up.
Yeah, so that guy, the Mexican, that beat Anthony Joshua's name is
Louisa.
Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, yeah? Now, have you seen his father?
Oh, we're gonna get spiritual. Let's just.
I'm just saying, because you said fathers.
All right, let's just get spiritual because you're being very. Give me
Very what?
what do you call it? The outward appearance and the things on the outward side.
I can look
Let's-
and see this our brother. innit?
This is the book of
You can
Romans.
see Bob Marley and think he's your brother.
No, because I got a cousin.
You know what I'm saying though? You can see Bob Marley and think he's your brother.
I've got a cousin, yeah? I've got-
Let's just read, please.
This is the book of Romans 8 and verse 16.
Listen, bro.
The Spirit.
I've looked myself.
The,
I can't-
Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
All right, so now, brother, one sec. Go to Corinthians. All right, so the people in Corinthians, brother, one sec. The people in Corinthians, they weren't in Jerusalem. So now there was people that was, give me Hosea 1 and 11. All right, there was people in Corinth that were saying that, no, we are Romans, man, or we are Corinthians. We're not Israelites. And then, what you got there? All right, give me, you got the James, read the James.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord, 𝤉𝐄𝐿, to the 12 tribes which were scattered abroad.
So the 12 tribes were scattered throughout the world. All right. So as you're scattered amongst the world, you got the Matthews. Yes, but come on, read Matthews.
So that's where.
Give me Matthews chapter
that's where I
4.
disagree, man.
So one sec. Matthew chapter 4. All right. We got to hear the word, bro. All right, and verse 15.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 15. The land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles.
So look, there was Naphtali, all right, and there was Zebulun that was living amongst the Gentiles. All right. Now get me Matthew's all right. So you got to hear this, man. The sower, the enemy here. Look right there. You know what? You keep on saying Matthew 13.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 39. The enemy that sows them is the devil, and harvest is the end of the world, and the reaper are the angels. The reapers are the angels. As therefore the tears are gathered and burnt with the fire, so shall it be in the end of the world.
So there's tears, all right, amongst the wheat, all right, and what we're seeing is Bob Marley's people that have the enemy have gone and lain down with our women that is not of our ancestry, all right. They've been joined. Give me that in Hosea, right?
So, brother, listen,
One sec, bro. Because
brother,
what it is.
speaking a lot, let me get a
Because
word in,
I want you to get a word in. We want a dialogue, but we need to show you that the enemy has slept with the wicked, man.
I understand that. Yeah?
And our people as well, not just them, our people, we joined onto them.
Alright, so brother, does that mean that the whole Argentinians, the whole millions of people, nations of Argentinians are Israelites?
Alright, let's read this.
Listen.
This is the book of Hosea 7 and verse 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people.
Ephraim has mixed himself amongst the other people, the other nations, but God, the Most High of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, was told not to do.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Ephraim is a cake not turned, so there's a cake and it's a different looking. It don't look like this. The cake, when you turn it, it don't look the same as the top. One top looks burnt, the other side, it looks a bit different. Understand?
So, brother, let me speak.
You got a phone.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Right. One more. 11.
One
This
more
is the
learning,
book of
yeah?
Hosea 1 and verse 11.
Listen to this one though, bro. I want you to answer this one. Give me this one.
I heard the cake.
Then shall the children of Israel and the children, then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land. Verse 10, Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
The number of the children of Israel are as the sand of the sea. And as James says, they're scattered amongst the 12 tribes are scattered amongst the world, right?
Which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God. Then shall the children of
There's people that are among us, the Israelites, that will say they are not our people. Because in Jeremiah's time they was told, don't pray for Ephraim, don't deal with Ephraim. But now, in Ezekiel, it says that the sticks need to be gathered together. The southern kingdom, alright, so we're not all, brother, one sec. The southern kingdom, no, but I'm just breaking this down. I want you to give me understand.
I ain't going with Dave to this monologue at me, man. We're gonna have a dialogue, innit? You know what I mean?
Alright, the southern kingdom, do you know the difference that happened to the Israelites with the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom?
Can I ask you something? Yeah? You're still talking. I'll answer your question. Yeah? So, yeah? What I'd like to know is, there's many charts, yeah? I've been watching a lot, yeah? So I've noticed that there's many charts with different people on it, yeah? Some people got Aztec, some people got Argentinians, some people have got Guatemalans, there's different charts, yeah? So I don't know what chart you subscribe to, but I've noticed that there's different charts, yeah? Now, if, yeah, and really I don't think people should be making each other. You can't say that, like say for instance, Benjamin, right, are West Indians, yeah? Now, I don't know if you guys are West Indian background, I am, yeah? My father comes from one
I don't claim the tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
my father will claim the tribe of Judah,
yeah, but what I'm saying,
and he comes from Jamaica. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter on. It doesn't matter on that, because have you heard of a guy called Bookman? He come from Jamaica. He went to Hades. Have you heard of the guy called Bookman? His brother. You say yes or no? Have you heard of Bookman? You call me a Benjamite. I'm not. I said I'm a Judite. The chart shows that, yeah. And I'm telling you, I don't agree with the chart.
Okay, fair enough, but I don't agree with the chart. That's
so then why are we having a conflict, bro? Okay. Alright, conflict. Okay, yeah.
I agree 100%. I'm just saying that I don't. The one thing that I don't agree with, is Native Americans and the Mexicans and stuff like that. I don't agree.
But if the spirit beareth witness with their spirit that they are the children of Israel, can you tell them that they're not?
Brother, I'm not telling anyone. I'm just saying that I don't agree. I'm not saying nothing to anyone. I'm just speaking to you, yeah. And I'm saying from what I've seen, it doesn't.
Are the Israelites scattered across the whole world? Are the Israelites scattered across the whole world?
Brother, I believe that the Israelites.
Does the Bible say that the Israelites are scattered across the whole world, like the sands of the sea, according to Hosea?
Brother, we were scattered through slavery, yeah? So,
yes or no, brother? Are the Israelites scattered across the whole world, brother?
Brother, you're talking to me a bit. Calm down, man. I'm not aggressive, man. We're having a discussion on it. Yeah?
I love you, brother. I love you, but I'm asking you a simple question. Are the Israelites scattered across the whole world?
I believe they are.
In what time was the Israelites scattered across the whole world? In what time was that?
I don't know. I'm probably not as far as you.
Okay, so now that's what I'm saying. You gotta let me say something. Let me say something. Because we was going to Jeremiah, bro. We was going to Hosea. They were scattered way back, long time. One sec,
I
bro.
don't believe they're the people. That's
But hear this, listen. You gotta take time to listen, King.
I'm listening, but
All right.
I can't believe that, bro.
When was the Israelites split and scattered and joined onto the heathens? When was that in Hosea? Do you know when? Okay, with history. All right, so we know about history. Okay, so with history, our people was living in India. Give me Esther.
Yeah, but they're black people, man. I've seen them.
The city people. Yeah, the city people. But yeah, so our people, right? If my brother here, his father is an Israelite and his mother is a Edomite, what nation is he from?
You say you are your father. Right?
Exactly. Does the Bible say that? The Bible says that.
But what I'm saying to you is, brother, as I said to you, I've seen some of these men's fathers. I watch boxing. I have it up to watch out his box.
Yeah, but you're watching the outward appearance, bro. That's what we're trying to say. You can just say that. You can't say that everyone that looks like this brother is an Israelite, because his mum could be his mum could be an Israelite, and his dad could be an
But it
Edomite.
can't be both, innit? Yeah, you're saying you're watching outward appearance. I'm watching the man's father. You just mentioned his father. Yeah, who his father and his mother is.
Yeah, but that is spiritual because it's in the Bible. Anything that is in the Bible is what was spiritual.
I know,
So if you are who your father is, we're being spiritual, bro.
Right, so I'm saying to you, brother, yeah.
That
I
is
watch
not being
boxing,
outward.
I see these men in like white men. Yeah, they're fathers.
I get you, bro.
So but people are claiming that we're meant to embrace them as our people.
But hear this. You see, every Mexican that comes up, every Brazilian that comes up, what our question to them is just because you're Brazilian, we don't take you as an Israelite. We ask you, did your forefathers fit the spirituality of the Israelites? Some of them say no. Some of them say my fathers are conquistador. Some of them, no, listen. These guys are Spanish. Shalom, bro. These guys are Spaniards over there. Alright? There are Israelites that was brought to Spain. Does that make, because they're Spanish, that you don't take them on?
Israelites that were brought to Spain.
There were Israelites brought to Spain. So you know, yeah. And they was brought to Portugal, right?
His name was the Negro.
And then, brother, hear this. A lot of them diluted and they started sleeping with the white girls. So that means they are who their father is, just because they look like that. There's a spirit on them, brother.
What I'm saying to you is, when I look at the chart, Argentinians are millions of people.
So, bro, you think the Negro only? You're a Negro only Israelite, then? That's what you're saying. So then, bro, what about the tares among the wheat? According to there's tares, there's the demons that have slept with us, and then according to Hosea, we slept with the heathens, and we started to Mongolize, and now our skin complexion don't all look Negro looking. So your Bible is not gonna be able to back up your your rhetoric. Your rhetoric's kind of got cut by the Bible.
Me personally, I can't see it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in the field. But while men slept, his enemies came and sowed tares.
His what?
His enemies came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way.
Well, there you go. The enemies have come and laid with our women. That doesn't mean that everyone that looks white is white. Not everyone that looks black is black. There's the enemies that have mixed and mingled, because Daniel, give me Daniel chapter 2.
Alright, so let me ask you a question.
One more. Daniel chapter 2. Well, there's going to be more, but one more to back up this precept has to be upon precept.
I'm saying
Daniel 2.
I'm going to let you speak and then I'm going to speak.
Yeah. One more. Yeah. We're gonna dialogue. 43.
Yeah.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 43.
No.
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with 𝐉𝐄𝐿, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men.
Alright, that's what they've done. They've mingled themselves. Alright, the tear have mingled themselves with the seed of men.
But they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
That's why you got the wicked ones now. They got the Gentiles are coming and confessing that their fathers have inherited lies. Alright, you got them called the whistleblowers. The whistleblowers have got a seed of righteousness, or a mother of righteousness in the seed line. But yeah, go on.
See the Levites, yeah? The Levites, people say they're the Haitians, yeah?
The Levites people say they're the Haitians. Yes, that's correct.
So I don't understand.
The chart will say that.
Yeah, I don't understand how they can pinpoint.
Have you got the book? Have you got the book?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
The book with the last one for that. The book that no, it's not in there. No, I don't think. Alright, leave it then.
Yeah, so I don't believe that to pinpoint, yeah, like exactly who. I don't think they took our people on ships, yeah, and said, okay, you're Benjamin, you're all going
Yeah,
to.
we don't believe that either.
Like you're going to Benjamin, you're going to the Caribbean, you're going to Dominica, Trinidad.
No, we don't believe that either.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah? And then in terms of
You're right, bro.
what's it?
But you see, there's Brazilians, right? They do capoeira. Like man like Pele and that. Man like Ronaldinho. They're Brazilian though, isn't it? Yeah, but so that's what we're trying to explain. There's Negroes. There's
huh? Certain charts that I've noticed, there's no Brazilians on there.
That's why the brother told you we don't deal with the chart.
I know,
Spirit-based
I know,
witness.
that's what I'm saying. I'm just
So
saying.
on that chart,
So that's what I'm saying. The Mexicans and all that, brother. Yeah.
yeah, that's why we're saying on that chart. That's why we don't follow the chart. That's why we say the spirit bears witness, and we can tell that the spirit bears witness. Like the brother said, we'll ask them, and you can tell by the vibrations that they have, because there's some Spanish, Latino people that will act like us. They have the same music as us. They have the same food style as us. They have the same upbringing as us. If you go to a so-called Latino that was from our background, you will get the same understanding. They'll be like, yeah, like I work with Latinos that look white.
Hey, brother said, you just got from Ghana, yeah? Sorry, brother, he's come up with us before, and he's cool. Like we chimed with him. It was a bit defensive, but we came and we had a mutual understanding, and we've come to grow with each other in the spirit, yeah? Yeah, bless, barakatah, brother. So now, the brother's coming and saying he feels that the Israelites are predominantly Negro only. Just, you know what I mean? And what we're trying to, our standpoint is up here, is saying that the Most High is saying that the spirit beareth witness. So if they have a certain spirit, like the Latinos, Native Americans, they do reggaeton, they have an unleavened bread sort of meal where we have roti, and they will have like tacos, we'll have patties and stuff. It's unleavened, like, and that's biblical. Like, the Israelites will eat bread without leaven, and they have the same characteristics. Give me what unleavened showbread. The showbread. Every Sabbath you need to produce the bread for 7 days on the table on the altar. All right. Give me Romans chapter 2 verse 14. All right. Romans 2:14. So you just come back from Africa. So if you've just come back from Ghana, we know that Ashan that is from Simeon and Judah. The Ashan people are written in the Bible.
So Akan is smoke city.
The Ashan in Hebrew means smoke, and Ash in Hebrew means fire. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, there's some of the local people.
You have to get closer so the brother.
And I was asking what tribes, what you know about your tribes.
Yeah.
And they was tracing their tribes way back up to Israel and all them areas there.
Khan.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree with that.
Yeah. No, that's the point. That's the point we're gonna get.
There's a tribe called,
That's the point we're gonna get to. We're gonna get to that. So they're going. So they're chasing the Frankies.
Sudan, and they mentioned Sudan,
Yeah.
Egypt, and Israel.
You see when we read the part in Jeremiah where they come from Egypt and the areas they traveled through. All right. I think that was Jeremiah 40.
They're not standard there.
Jeremiah 43, 42, 44. So when you read Jeremiah 42, Jeremiah 43, Jeremiah 44, it talks about the Israelites were told to stay where they were and they will get blessed. But they was not listening, and they rather deal with the Queen of Heaven and praise the Egyptian gods. And they went through, and it's that same route that you're explaining is written. It's written in Jeremiah, bro. And not just that, we moved again because we went back, but in 70 AD we fled again. That's why we got this picture here. How did Jesus hide in Egypt looking like a Caucasian? You understand? So, but we're not talking about that. So now we got the tribes, right? Give me that. Where you go? You hold it.
Romans 2.
Yeah, Romans 2:14. Hold it.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 2, verse 14. For when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves.
These are what?
These that have not the law are a law unto themselves.
Alright, give me 1 Timothy 1 and 4. Alright, so they didn't have the law, so the Gentiles, meaning the ones that cook unleavened bread, the ones that have the reggaeton, the ones that are like the Pelés, they're the best for a reason. Alright, because why? They are the ancestors of slavery. Alright, they was brought down. Look, we've even got the thing here. We're from Ghana. Alright. From Ghana, we went into Brazil, we went into these areas, Ronaldinho, Robinho, Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo.
They got the same story as us.
They got the same spirit.
When I see the same story, because when they speak, they say they got there
through slavery. Exactly, yeah.
They know this, yeah. But also, I was going to say,
so that's who the chart is pertaining to. It's not pertaining to the damn colonizer damn conquistadors,
Yeah, but brother,
Columbus vibes.
But brother, I've seen
They're
some
talking
people-
about the ones that are our people.
Yeah, but they're not, because I've seen some of them when people come up, and I'm looking at these people. That's why you said it's not about look, because to
It's
me
not.
it is. Because I see some look, and I think these people are not our people, bro. But
But there's Israelites in the Bible. You know there's Israelites that had goat hair.
1 second before
Did you know
I know
that?
what he means, right?
Do you know that though? There's Israelites in the Bible that had goat hair.
We've got all types of hair. Our hair grows all types
You
of
had different
ways.
textures, yeah.
Our hair grows up.
Because you're talking about looks a lot, but do you know that in the Bible there's Israelites that had thin hair as well,
You know my
like
brother,
Pocahontas.
my brother,
You know what I mean?
my brother's got thin hair.
Yeah.
My brother's got thin hair.
Yeah, yeah.
But listen, what I was gonna say is, you know, in Nigeria, yeah,
Go.
you've got 𝐉𝐄𐅄𐄏, yeah, 𝐉𝐄����𝐿, the Igbos, they call themselves 𝐉𝐄����𝐿.
Benjamin is Benai, his son of Ben. Benai is son.
Yeah, yeah.
Ben is son, and then
of-
Ephraim is
So why do they call themselves Ephraim then in Nigeria?
because why wouldn't he?
They follow, but
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. The chart say the Puerto Ricans are Ephraim.
But we just said we don't do the chart, bro.
Forget that, right? Cool.
We're saying that we're saying that there could be Ephraim over there where they said the chart says what is Ephraim? Puerto Rico, but they could be Ephraim in Puerto Rico as well.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you
Because
can't-
we're saying that
you can't
what it
say
is-
that these people are this.
What we're saying, bro, like
Alright,
you
cool,
can't
yeah,
say
yeah,
I'm
I get
Benjamin.
that,
That's
yeah.
just said I'm not
I
Benjamin
agree.
because I come from
I
Jamaica.
agree, 100%.
I
Alright,
feel
cool,
that
right.
my dad feels he's from Judah. I feel I'm from Judah.
Right, yeah, I agree.
You understand? Like I said, you know Bookman.
I grew
He
up-
was a Jamaican. He went into Hades. So is Bookman is he a Benjamite now, or is he a Levite?
Right, brother, I grew up,
You-
right,
you
in,
can't- you
I
can't-
grew up in
you gotta
West
be
London,
spiritual.
yeah? I grew up in West London, which is like probably one of the first black communities in this country. They're All Saints Road.
All
My dad
Saints
was an
Road.
All Saints
Yeah.
Road
You
man,
know about
yeah?
them, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
West, we got them.
Yeah,
We got them.
I'm from West.
They're
yeah?
the Israelites that are in West London.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm originally
Charleston.
So I grew up seeing the Lion of Judah on the hats and all that.
Yeah,
the
man.
graphics.
Conquering Lion, yeah.
So,
Another question I wanted to ask.
and the Star of David.
The shield, not a star. Shield.
Shield.
Last
Yeah, yeah.
question.
Wait. Let him finish, bro. You can't cut men in the midst of this speech. Let him.
Go ahead, bro.
No, but you know, you grew up seeing that. Well, land your
Yeah,
plane.
yeah, yeah. So I grew up seeing that. So I always identify that with us. And I don't know if you know dancehall Frankie Paul.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
old stuff. This song, the children of Israel.
Yeah, Israel. Yeah.
My dad used to play that.
Boss up, man.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
so we know this, yeah.
But Bob Marley used to do Israelites,
Yeah, I
and
know.
he's not an Israelite.
I know that.
So
Yeah,
that's
I know
what I'm saying.
that.
Alright,
Yeah, I
go on,
understand.
go on,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah.
So that's what I'm trying. That's what we're saying. There's some people that are claiming to be Israel and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. All right. So they can look like us, dance like us, but their fathers have sowed tares among the daughters of Zion. They've sowed. Now they cry a tears like you couldn't. It doesn't mean that, but it's literally in it. It's like a tear. It's like I look at Bob Marley, I'm crying now because I'm like, rah, your mum was raped, man, pissing me off. And now everyone's like, you can't call Bob Marley a Edomite, but we have to because it's biblical. Don't shoot the messenger. What are you saying now, bro?
Yeah, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because I like to be corrected. You know with these, you know when you guys say the Puerto Ricans, the Brazilians are part of the Israelite tribe.
Yeah.
My question is, I kind of doubt it, but correct me, yeah? This is why I doubt it. If you look at the time of, hear me before I say it, right? Because I could be wrong, right? If you look at before Europeans, before the Europeans took slaves, Africans, to the Brazilian continent, Brazil.
Yeah.
Before that mixture, the Latin, before that mixture happened,
Yeah.
on that same landmass, the people that were there are not the same people that today we're calling Brazilians. and
Okay, that's
Latinos.
what we say.
So my question is,
The Aztecs. That's what he was talking about.
So are you referring to the Aztecs
the Native
as
Americans.
Israelites?
The Native Americans, the ones that were already native to the place.
Yeah.
All right. The Seminole Indians,
Right.
meaning that's the other one, like the Aztecs and that, the Mayans and that.
Yeah.
All right. And then there's the
okay, I get you.
and the Latinos, meaning the Hispanics, meaning the ones that was brought there by the Spaniards. All right, that's why we're saying they are fitting the conditions of the Israelites. Why we say that is because you see what we just read to you. They had fringes with a ribbon of blue. All right. Do you see when we read that to you? That the Israelites, they had fringes with a ribbon of blue. Columbus went over there and saw that the Apaches, hey Yahweh, they were even saying hey Yahweh. They were even talking in a Hebrew dialect. So, but one sec, let me land my plane. They were talking in a Hebrew dialect, also wearing the fringes with a ribbon of blue. not unless, let's be real, the difference why they had different tribes in America is because not all of them kept with them customs. Some of them built pyramids and sacrificed children to sun gods and stuff. Where did they get that from? Our people, our people, Israelites, was rehearsing the acts of the Egyptians. That's in the Bible.
Hold on, let me just interject.
Did we read that in Jeremiah?
Yeah. Can I
Did we show you that in Jeremiah though,
remember.
right? Let's read it.
But you know what, is that
Jeremiah
enough?
44.
Because they're wearing that fringe.
That is enough, bro.
The Jews in stand for
They don't wear this. They don't wear fringes of a border of blue. They don't.
wear that, but because
They don't.
Because of what I know, you're right. But because of what they practice, the world is recognizing them as Jews. They're not real Jews.
Yeah,
They
but
got,
bro.
they converted.
But
So
hear
those
this.
native Indians, could it be a possibility that they've adopted an Israelite culture?
I hear you,
Right,
man.
let me
I
just-
hear you.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
you know what? Let's take that up. Let's let the most, because what we read in the tares among the wheat, right? The Most High said that the angels are going to separate them. All we can do is His word.
Let me just say
Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? All we can do as messengers of the Most High is pass on the word, and if the Spirit bears witness, they're going to deal with it.
Let me say something. You know, Native Americans. You know Native Americans, yeah?
Are they really nice?
Yeah, because
On your face. What do you do?
this situation.
Have you seen me?
Do you know what you are?
Have you seen me?
Do you know what you're trying to do?
Can you see me?
Get out of here with your witch card. Alright? Alright, no. Hey, yo, don't touch him. Are you
I'm
serious?
talking to you. I'm talking to you. Can you hear
Leave her.
me? Can you hear
So
me?
now you see what I'm trying to say?
Can you
Our
hear
people
me?
follow the Egyptian customs of witchcraft.
She's suffering, innit?
That's not suffering. That's her turning us. She's not suffering. She's just turned herself into witchcraft, man. There is suffering, really. Turning yourself into witchcraft.
Alright, cool.
You know what I mean? It's madness.
Yeah, so
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying.
don't get on that,
But this is what we need to get on. We're out here to cleanse our people and show righteousness to the people.
they're people that old
Know what I mean?
people, innit? So they soothe it. You want to bring up the young people.
Yeah, we want to bring up everybody. We're out here to bring up the widows, the fatherless. That's what the Bible says, though. We're not just out here for young people, bro. We're out here for the widows and the fatherless, bro.
But I just want to get on her and all that.
No, we're not about that. We're just saying, look, that was what it is. What that done just there, brother, it clarified, that was a clarification. The Most High sent that woman for clarification that even if they got brown skin and they look like a West Indian or our people, they still do the customs of the Egyptians, man. That's an Egyptian custom to do that voodoo stuff, man. You get it? So hold on to that matters, man. Hold on to that matters. That's the Most High that brought her up here.
I was going to say, you know that in America, North America, yeah? You know, a lot of people say that the black Americans, they say that they were there first. Yeah? Have you heard that? Because they said, huh?
Before that, they were there.
Yeah, before that, yeah, but because in
The Aborigines.
yeah, the transatlantic slave trade, apparently only, I think it was 3 to 5% of the Israelites taken out of West Africa were brought to the Americas, yeah, and to North America. Most were brought to the Caribbean and South America. You know that?
Yeah.
So where's
They were in New Orleans, they were in the south of America, innit?
yeah, so but they were there already. They were
South
there already.
America, yeah.
California and all that. The black Californian tribes.
Yeah.
They were there from, I don't know about the dates and stuff. There's guys that got videos on YouTube about it. Have you seen them?
It's deep, you know. It's deep. But you know
That's what I'm
what?
saying. There's so much history that's hidden and live.
I was in Ghana, and Ghana is not the same when I went back.
Yeah, read this. From the top. Yeah, read that and then go to the
This is the book of Jeremiah 44 and verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the Jews which dwell in the land of Egypt, which dwell at Migdol and at Taphanes and at Nob and in the country of Paphros.
At Nob is Memphis, alright? So it showed you from Jerusalem on down the path that the Israelites took to get into Egypt, alright?
Verse 2, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, ye have seen all the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem and upon all the cities of Judah. And behold, this day they are a desolation, and no man dwelleth therein.
Alright, so look, the Israelites like to, so look, read this part.
This
First Timothy 1 and 4, right? Yeah, read that.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 4. Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogy, which minister questions rather than edifying, which is in faith. Do so.
Yeah, we're not going to give fables. We're not going to go into endless genealogies. We're going to get spiritual in this thing. So when we read Deuteronomy 28, it shows us the conditions of the Israelites. So Deuteronomy 28 and verse 60 and verse 45 or 46. Deuteronomy 28, 46. All right. Now,
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So the curses of the Israelites are upon us for a sign.
And for a wonder.
And for a what?
And for a wonder.
So if you're wondering who the Israelites are, you look at the curses of the Israelites.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon our seed line. So the seed line of the Native Americans, alright, they fit the conditions of the curses that are upon us, man. If they fit the curses, who are we as normal humans, like the witch was saying? Just humans, just flesh. Our righteousness is like filthy rags. We're like worms, man. Who are we to say who the Israelites are? And they're scattered like the sands of the sea. The last time I checked, west coast of Africa ain't the sands of the sea. That's not enough Negro. That's not enough Israelites, to be honest. Alright? Isaiah 11 and 11. If we're scattered like the sands of the sea, we need to be over that side in America as well.
That's right.
We won't have to be there.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously.
Yeah, I
like,
know,
This is the book of Isaiah 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
He's going to cover the remnant of his people,
which shall be left from Assyria.
There's people in Assyria. Do you know what Assyria is? Do you know that there's Israelites in Assyria? You see, you're like, what, Syria? Them people. Well, there's what the Bible for the Most High is.
And from Egypt.
And from what there's Israelites in Egypt. You go to Egypt now, they're looking like Turkish. All right, but there's Israelites in Egypt according to the.
From Paphros.
And from Paphros. Paphros is another Hamitic country. All right, Paphros is another place in Africa.
And from Cush.
Push, another place in Africa. Alright?
I'm from Elam.
I'm from Elam. So from India. There's Israelites in India. Alright?
I'm from Shinar. I'm from Hamath.
We're not saying the Turkish people. Are you're not listening, man. I said there's no, you're not listening. The people of Egypt today look like Turkish people. They've changed the colors of them. Alright, so now. So now look, we got there, look, Turkish are called Gomarians. We're not saying that the Gomarians are Israelites. No way did I say that Turkish people are Gomarians. Man, they're different nations. So don't bear false witness on what I'm saying, King. I never said that. I said the people are the Ottoman Turks. They moved in and they started to conquer and they took over Egypt. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's Israelites, according to the Bible, there's Israelites that live in Egypt today. Alright, let's keep verse 12. Look, they look like Israelites. Like a cake not turned. Well, the Bible said that. Is the Bible say Ephraim is a cake not turned? Is Israel not like a speckled bird? No, but you don't understand the scriptures, man. You need to learn a little bit more. And what it is, we're not. I'm saying we had to humble down to understand the facts. What it is, brother, when you start to get in a certain level of unlearning what you've learned and come back to the truth.
There's so much history right that's been lost here that we can't find. It's hard to find the facts.
It's still here, man.
Because you just said.
The brother just said when he went back to his forefathers in Ghana, they told him the roots they took. And we read it in Jeremiah.
Yeah, I know,
in Jeremiah, what chapter was that? 40? Jeremiah 44 told you the same roots that they took. So we don't really need to speak to them Ghanaians. We got the Bible that tell us right now.
Yeah, but that's where we came from anyway. We came out of there anyway.
Yeah, but the man said he needed confirmation, and we're saying rather we can read that what you heard from your forefathers of the generations of genealogies that's feeble anyway. But the part of it is not the past, is where we going.
Bro, have you seen
We asked you.
Have you seen the maps? The maps say you see them of Judah on it. It says one.
Who wrote the maps?
The same people that took our people.
So then there you go. We're not going to listen to those guys. Like you said, we can't write a chart and say that the Cubans said that you went there, and we can't do that. We can't go to the heathens and say that is your Judah and your Ben-Aim and your Ben-Ephraim, because the heathens wrote that damn map, man.
Alright, so all of this that you got here, who wrote it?
Brother, you're just being a hypocrite though. We're just saying that. You can't say that the chart says this and you're saying the maps say that.
No.
If who wrote the charts, who wrote the maps?
No, what I'm saying to you is...
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying to you is...
Confounded, man.
It's not confounded, brother.
Who wrote the maps, bro?
Right, brother, this is what I'm saying.
You can't say that Judah because the Caucasians wrote Judah on the map.
Brother, this is what I'm saying.
Madness, bro.
Okay, so what you're saying that it's wrong because who wrote the chart? Who wrote the chart? The people were sailing to West Africa, knew exactly who they were sailing to West Africa.
Brother, what we're saying is the chart isn't biblical, all right?
Yeah.
The chart isn't biblical,
Yeah.
all right? The maps, they're not biblical.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
all
saying...
right? But we know,
The people...
the names written on them maps, they're not biblical, but we know spiritually, we went in Jeremiah 44, we went there, so we can say, okay, we got a benefit of the doubt, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom split. All right, and we read in Matthew chapter 4 that Zebulun, are you listening, brother? Zebulun and Naphtali, they were among the Gentiles in Galilee. All right, so now we have to admit to ourselves that the Gentiles, when it says bring in the Gentiles, it means our people that have been Hellenized, that have been mingled and mixed, like Hosea said.
So, brother, I can't see
And we showed the verses,
no other nation, yeah, that have just changed colour. Totally changed. I can't see
One
one
thing,
nation
brother.
today, yeah, that have changed.
One thing, brother. Look, he just said this brother's mother is the Edomite.
Yeah, I know, that's
Has he
one
changed?
man, that's a nation.
Has he
Show
changed?
me that's one man. I'm saying, show me a nation of people that have changed. A nation.
The Arabs.
The Arabs have changed.
The Arabs.
The Arabs have changed.
Are you listening? The Arabs.
Okay, so I said, show me. So how they changed?
What do you mean? How have they changed? Give me that Ishmael, Genesis.
You know how you can know, right? I think there's two ways you can know, right? Without DNA, right? I tell you from my DNA, you see that the nation of, well, that Brazilian continent.
Nations change, man. It's where Canaan was turned into leprosy.
They're all mixed up. Look at Egypt today. They're all mixed up. So the whole nation has changed. It's interbreeding. Not interbreeding. Other outside mixing. Right? Egyptians today are not the same Egyptians way back. They're all mixed up. Europeans and all that, all mixed up. But
So it's all a bit all over the place.
because all of us got what they were called Bantu. If you take a jig, we all got it. So whether you said that person is
Ishmael took on
Jew or that person is like, we'll still have the same genes,
Hamites,
right? So everyone's mixed up now.
Yeah. No, man, Ishmael took on the Hamites.
You know what? I'll tell you for me personally, because that history is so far back, we come from human beings. I mean, they all come from one source and was spread out. Those Chinese.
Oh yeah, go to
one there.
Go to 26 and 30.
I mean,
Genesis 26.
I don't know what they are, right?
Alright.
I'm not in a position to say what they're not.
Genesis 29.
We don't know. We're just guessing. We weren't there.
Genesis 28 and 9. Alright, let's read this one. You ready? What does it say? Genesis 26. Genesis 6:34.
Esau was 40 years old and took a wife of Judah, the daughter of the bishop of
And look, look, read that one there.
25.
Yeah, go read that one then. Go on.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 12. Now these are the generations of Ishmael, Abraham's son.
So these are the generations of Ishmael, all right, Abraham's son,
whom Hagar, the Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham. These are the names of the sons of Ishmael, by the names according to their generations. The firstborn of Ishmael,
Yeah.
What's one? I wanted to
Go to the other one.
correct something you're saying.
So yeah, Ishmael had wives.
all right. Ishmael had wives and they were of the Hamitic people.
Right, so that means Ishmael
Come
from Abraham.
Isaac, I mean, you got to admit, Abraham and Isaac, they are brown skinned people, right? They're dark skin tone, aren't they? they're melanated, they will say, right? Carbonated. So now Ishmael started to dwell with people that were darker as well. But through the timeline, the Ishmaelites, we know they don't look the same color as us. To Ishmaelites, to Arabians, do they look like us?
The Arabians today, commandment, is not the same Arabians back in 5,000 years.
Because why? Why is that? Because what?
Right, because of mixing.
Because of what?
Mixing.
He said it himself, brother. And through mixing, what happens?
You get an off-breed, a different breed.
A off-breed, a Mongol, a bastard, didn't it? Right? What they call a Momza.
And that
a
Mongol
Momza.
become the nation.
That Mongol become a nation of mongols. Which are, and what does Arab mean?
Well, I don't know.
Arab means a mixed people.
Yeah.
That's what Arab actually means in the dictionary. Mixed people. So now you're saying what nation has ever changed? The Arabs, the Ishmaelites, according to the Bible. Because before they looked like us.
And the Israelites as well now, you believe. Well.
And obviously, because we said we've mixed ourselves and now they're a cake, not turned. Did you actually listen to that verse?
I know it, bro.
So what does that mean to you?
I don't know. I don't know what
If we mix with the nations, what's going to happen?
That's my question. Yeah, I mean...
They become part of you.
I mean, for me...
They become what?
They become part of you.
They become a part of you, right?
Yeah, because they're in you. It's like if you breed a white woman,
Yeah.
and she have a son, that son could have her and your DNA.
As royal people on the earth, what would they call that? If you mix your seed with someone that's a commoner or a pauper? They call it a bastard.
Yeah, but that's
right? So we bastardized. We bastardized.
But
I
can I
think
say
that
one
word.
thing before I
We're making
forget?
up words today, man.
Brother,
We
before I forget-
bastardized our people,
Before I
our
forget-
nation.
Before I forget something, I want to mention something.
Go on.
I even kind of slightly forgotten already, but
Yeah,
there's
go on.
something you were saying earlier, right, about that, and I kind of believe it in a sense here when you said that the Israelites were all black people that look like us.
At that time, they were.
Now, why I believe that, history teaches us that the only people on the planet that were circumcised were the African nation. Chinese wasn't, all them other mixed looking people, none of them people were circumcised.
Yeah.
We only ones. Even the fact that we wasn't even following the actual laws, but we still kept that practice. Even when you go Africa now, you get
Like we're saying, but it's not just the African nations, the Ishmaelite nations as well.
No, but what I mean is,
they kept the circumcision because they come from Abraham.
No, but what I mean
Abraham's
is,
seed line was
before,
circumcised.
if you go before the migration of those fake Jews into Israel, right? You can't find, there's nobody, even the Muslims, none of them were circumcised.
They was, brother.
Muslims only started circumcising.
Look, what we're saying, from 500 AD.
What they weren't circumcised.
Well, but hear this.
India, none of them were circumcised.
What it is, brother.
When they had the Muslim, one sec, when they had the Muslim and the Hindus started to have that war caused by the British, whatever, you know what they used to do to check to see whether you was a Muslim or a Hindu, right? There was no Sikh then. They would look, they make you drop your pants to see if you're circumcised.
Yes, because what it was, there was an edict written in 1400s, right? And the edict was written by the popes to find all the ones that are keeping up with the Jew customs, all right? The edict from the pope, and the fact of the matter was, if they were keeping up with circumcision, that they was getting. Give me that in Maccabees.
Like
if any of them was to be circumcised,
Christians in Ghana,
to put them to death.
Circumcised. Every African man over the whole entire Africa, they're all circumcised, but they're not following the Jewish thing. So when that
this is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 4.
Everything you're saying, it happened. There's nothing new. What we want to establish, brother? Give me that. There's nothing new. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. Read this.
If you look up,
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 9. The thing that has been is it that which shall be.
All right, so the Holy Scriptures, all right, says the things that have been is what shall be.
And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
All right, there's no new thing under the sun. Is there a thing that can be said that this is new? No, there's nothing new.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed, and according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and to the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and sacrifice
That's the strip clubs.
and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, and that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. That they should also leave their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation.
Yeah, so that's in the old times. The same thing was done. They're saying, yo, find these Israelites that are keeping up with Sabbath days, that are keeping up with unleavened bread, keeping up with fringes with a border of blue, keeping circumcision. These things were kept by the Americans on the Western Hemisphere of the world. All right, the natives, man.
They done the remix, the Roman thing. We know.
You know the confusing thing for me?
That's the Romans. Yeah, you're right. That's the Romans.
They said that this is the teaching from Moses, basically 4,000 years ago. They said that
However many years.
They're saying that they said that if you go past that, right? If you go past that time there's no archaeological finding that they can find where mankind ever believed in one God. There's nothing. Only up until Moses, it's that become a monotheist. But if you go before that, even in Israel, when you dig up, you find all different gods people worshipped. You can't find nothing going back past 4,000 years.
Because what it is, brother, I told you the reason why, right?
You can't find anything.
I'll tell you the reason why. Because they wasn't dealing with ideology. They wasn't dealing with building idols. Everyone would have believed in one God if they never found idols. You understand? If the idols had a date on them, that's because it's a thing that was brought into the world because of the wicked ones after Noah. Do you understand?
Yes. So I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
God must have left it late then to bring to one God beliefs.
No. One God was already here.
It's there. That's the. You don't want to get too deep on it.
Hey, no, peace and love, King. Alright, that was brilliant. I hope you got a little level of. I hope you was edified. Did the Bible show you anything new today?
Yes, yeah.
I hope so.
I understand, but for me personally, my spirit, I can't.
Your spirit is not individual. Your spirit has to be amongst the 12 tribes of Israel that are scattered across the whole world. So your message can't just be to people that you can look at by color. It's not going to work like that. Spiritually, it's never going to work for you. Bro, you can't go to Bob Marley and talk to him because he looks black. You're going to have to go to the Bible and say, what's your forefather?
No, and that's what I'm saying to you. These people, I don't believe they're forefathers. I don't believe that personally.
Well, bro, like I said, if they keep up with the customs, the spirit bears witness of our spirit that they're the children of God.
And I know that I'm not alone, and I know that there's a contention where people feel that there are people.
Brother, Ezekiel says that Ephraim and Manasseh, they're going to gather together with Judah and Benjamin, man. So it's up to you, brother. The 12 tribes will gather together again, whether you like it or not. When you get in the kingdom, you're going to have to apologize and bite the bullet. You can't. If you get in the kingdom, it could be either way. But I hope you do have that level of meekness to not put away your pride, and if it does happen, to say sorry, because you're just slapping your brother in the face. Your brother could walk past you, and you could say, "You're not my brother," and you be that's killing the Messiah right there.
You know what, as I said, brother,
you know that you're killing the Messiah by denouncing your own people.
Even tonight, right? I'm going to be watching.
Yes, brother.
Stevenson fight Oscar Valdez, right? Mexico, yeah?
Yes, brother. But where is that fighting? Where is that fighting? That fighting of putting two men in the ring is the Israelites fighting each other. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. Oh, you're talking about fighting one another in the ring, bro. Because come on, man, that's in the curses, man. This is a sign unto us. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. And the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
His what?
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
So the fact that you're being evil towards your people, that just shows you that there are Israelites, man. Because you're evil towards the people that are fitting the curses of the Israelites.
But I'm not evil to anyone, man.
You're evil. Your eye is evil towards them by calling them not an Israelite, man. That's evil, man.
Alright, cool then. I'm evil.
To say someone that you're not chosen, you're not the special
No, I haven't
people,
said that.
that's evil,
I
man.
haven't said that. I just said
You did, man. You said that the Native Americans, Seminole Indians, they're not Israelites.
I think you believe.
You said you believe they're not Israelites. That's, you're just basically spitting in their face. You're saying that you're not chosen, man.
Listen, alright, cool.
You're
I'll
saying
say
they're
that.
wicked.
In
You're
fact-
saying they're heathens.
In fact, yeah, I would say that to their face.
You're saying they're
Let me
heathens.
stand on my square. I'll say
Yeah,
that
you
to their
would.
face.
You'll
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that to their face. Yeah, you're being wicked to your brother, man. Your eyes shall be evil towards their
I
brother,
don't believe
man.
they're my brother.
Well, there you go. Your eyes are evil
Yeah, I
towards
know
your
you keep
brother.
saying they're my brother, but they're your brother. I don't mind.
But you know what?
They are your
they're my
brother, man.
You know
They
what?
are
I
your
tell you, no,
brother.
but
They fit the conditions spiritually.
I don't believe that.
Yo, brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Listen,
That's
can
what
I
was
just
gonna
ask
say.
a
Hold on,
simple-
Let me finish. I was going to say something. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah. What I was going to say is tonight I'm going to be watching Oscar Valdez fight Shakur Stevenson, right? And when Shakur Stevenson wins tonight, yeah, go on the comments, yeah, in the YouTube section and see how they talk about our brother Shakur Stevenson. Yeah?
That's the
These people
curses,
are
like
not
he
our
was saying.
people. Anyway,
But hold up, one quick question. If you have a child, a son, with a white, so-called white person, and then he has a Edomite, and then he has a son with another white, and then he keeps going.
I don't believe
yeah?
I don't believe that he keeps going. I don't
No,
believe
no,
that.
but
I don't-
if it did, I'm just putting
I'm
this
saying
out
even-
there.
I'm saying
How
even if
light
it
would
is-
he become?
Yeah, but I'm saying even if it did, I wouldn't say that
called grafting.
those people
Yeah,
are-
and the thing
those-
is, he would still be an
They
Israelite.
tried to do
This
that.
is-
don't
They
believe
tried to
that.
do that in
I don't
Brazil.
but-
Yeah, I know what you say.
Brother, what it is, you don't believe the Bible, bro. That's what it is, man. You don't believe the Bible. Just be real.
No, but listen,
You're reading the
brother,
Bible without even having any belief in the Bible. You believe in your own thoughts and your own heart and your own
You know
opinion.
what? I'm not alone. There's other brothers, Israelites, as
And
well.
all
So
them believe in their own opinion and their own heart. There's a congregation of evildoers, man.
Right, so I'm saying you've got your interpretation because they say the same about you.
It's not an interpretation. We just read it. Is Ephraim a cake not turned? Yes or no? That's in the Bible. Yes or no? Is Ephraim a cake not
Does
turned?
that mean that they're not a cake not turned means that they're white people? That's what they look like to me.
They're not white.
As I said to you,
Look, she's not white, man. The Colombians, the Colombians, the Hondurians,
a lot of these people look
they're not white, man. The Mexicans,
Chinese,
they're not white, man.
A lot of these people look
Mixed
Chinese.
white.
To me, they're not white. Look, he looks pink. He's not even white.
Brother, Oscar Valdez.
Come on,
yeah, I know,
man.
but I'm saying the terms of it. You know Oscar Valdez?
They're not white, man.
Oscar Valdez.
They're a cake not turned,
Brother,
man.
you see like Bob Marley? Bob Marley.
Yes,
started
brother,
with
you're right.
the Latin American-
He's our brother, man. Alright? Just because you're calling him, he looks Caucasian, that doesn't mean that he's a heathen, man. Alright? They're our brothers, man.
Now the Latin American, remember people were raped women. So those Latins there have the Y chromosome of white men, not black men. So they're not Israelites.
That's right.
That's what we're saying.
But that's what we...
That's what I was saying about you. If you have a child,
Hey, bro,
and a child,
that's
and a
what I
child,
said.
and a child,
You got the
and
spirit
then
on you, bro.
all the
What it is, you got the spirit on you.
like
But what it is,
colour,
the
and
Most High, what he's
But
done...
I thought that's what you're trying to say.
Sorry.
Isn't that what you're trying to say?
Give me Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 21.
I'm saying that also those people are Mongol. That Oscar Valdez, he's Mexican. He looks Chinese when you look at his
And
eyes,
brother,
like Chinese.
okay, if they, like we said, if they don't fit the conditions of the people, then just because it's got the Mexicans, it doesn't mean all the Mexicans. Come on, bro.
But as I said to you, look,
Come on, bro.
me personally,
If we was taken from West Africa, we know the West Africa belongs to the Hamites. You understand? But why West Africa belongs to the Hamite nations, according to Genesis. The Most High gave that peninsula to the Hamitic people from Noah's time. Shemites, the Abraham, we was given the Middle East, you can say, the middle part. The Japhetic people was given the Russian areas. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. Look, we're not even going to get onto the ABC of it, man.
Bring it out, bro.
Listen, I'm going to get to
6:21.
Take care, right? Take care, bless.
This is the book. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 21. Therefore, saith the Lord, behold, I will lay a stumbling block before this people.
I'll do what?
I will lay a stumbling block before this people.
There's a stumbling block before our brother, man. Alright? The Most High says that the Native American, Seminole Indians, the Latinos, the Hispanics, he's saying that they're not our people. We know they're our people, man. Because we said the conditions of the Israelites, they went through the same conditions. But where are you from, brother? Huh? You're Romanian. Alright? Our people could be in Romania, man. our people could be in Romania.
I've been working since 10 o'clock.
But-
I just finished work. I did a night shift.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
no.
been
It's
doing
good to
it.
see you, King.
I'm trying to come out of this, for me, I'm trying to come out of this Babylon.
We want to come out of
I
Babylon.
don't live in a farm. I don't rely on the tap water from me. I don't rely on the pipe.
Nothing from them.
I don't want to rely on that. And the only way out for me,
Lamentations 4 and
to come
7.
out of that shit.
Let me read you something.
What God
Lamentations
told
4
me,
and 7, and give me the strength of them. Give me Revelations 3 and 18. Revelations 18 and 3. And that's it. 4 and 17. Yeah.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes have as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, don't be trying to be in Babylon holding hands with them, man. You're watching for a nation that cannot save you, man. You understand? Don't watch for them.
And that day, so when you said the spiritual thing, that I even know about the reading.
Yes, yes.
You
You get that vibration. Those the Gentiles that don't know the law, but by nature do things contained in the law. They are a law unto themselves, man. All right. That's why we say. Yo, the sheep hear the voice, and they come and follow it, man. We're out here to speak to the nations with a loud mouth to stand up for righteousness against the wicked ones. Our people, they don't want to be righteous. They have to be admit that. They're spoiled and they're rebellious and they're stiff-necked, they're hard-headed. All right.
Listen, I feel you though, but I got work tonight again.
All right, brother,
I've
man.
got another 10 hours.
Shalom.
Listen, man.
Shalom.
Respect, man.
We praise you, child.
Revelations chapter 18 and verse 3. For all
Start four.
Revelation chapter 18 verse 4. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, come out of my people.
Do what?
Come out of my people.
Come out of Babylon, man. Come out of these wicked ways. Wake up. Can you not smell that there's war brewing? Alright? There's war about to kick off any minute, but you just want to sit there. Can't wait to watch the next episode of Power. You know Jake, innit? Tommy, you know what I mean? I'm watching damn Ghost and alright? Can't wait to watch the next episodes of Housewives and all of these of Atlanta, all this rubbish. Kardashians and that. Where are we from? We're from Israel.
That's right.
We're from Israel. Yeah, you're Romanian, yeah. You're Romanian. Our people are across the four winds of the world, man. We are the original Israelites of the Bible.
That's right.
You understand?
No country gypsy, yeah?
Huh?
Gypsy,
We don't deal with gypsies.
Gypsy, no country,
Yeah, we don't deal with gypsies, man. Our people are scattered across the four winds of the earth, man. But we're not Romanians and we're not gypsies. That's one thing we need to know. You got a bit gassed up when you said that, innit? Or our people could be in Romania. You got a bit gassed up. You understand? But it's true. Our people could be. Our people are scattered across the whole world.
That's
all
right.
winds of the earth. All right. I bet if we told him that the Filipinos, some of them are Israelites, he would have pulled out his little stubbles, innit? But then, no, the Israelites are in the Philippines, no. But like we said, the heathens, they cannot utter the name. Alright?
That's right.
And the Filipinos are mighty in calling out Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Alright? And the natives.
That's
Alright?
right.
How can you say that she's not our people, man?
Oh yeah.
How can you say that look at that, man. How can you say that she's not our people? You're our people, right?
God.
The Bible. Okay? And if she is, she's a Hammer, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? Alright, what was he talking about? Isaiah, we ain't forgotten. Isaiah chapter 14. Alright, we have not forgotten what we're dealing with, man. The Most High says, come out of her, my people. So we're going to come out of the mindset of Babylon. Alright, and the dogs, when they smell the frankincense and myrrh, they get pissed off, man. Alright, because they understand. The dogs understand that we're fighting spirits out here. And their owner has got wicked spirits on them. So that dog is in a delusion, man. It might even be barking to help, say, help me.
Get away.
You only to get away, man. Because the dog might be barking mad. Saying, help me get out of this situation.
This is the book of Isaiah 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, the son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
So that is what these wicked heathens have been doing, man. They've been exalting themselves above the Most High because they don't want to say thank you to the Heavenly Father. They're atheists and stuff like that, man. Alright? They're like, there is no God. Where the real God is science. That's what the heathens will say. Alright? Do you not know that we've gone to the moon back in the 60s and that? Go again, innit? If you've been already, go again.